step into the jungle, so they wanna group up. They better move up, never gonna win a Royal Rumble. But when I come through, you know what I love to. I send shots for your team and leader. I make a witness decide to vacate. The war's getting sweet just like a Ribena. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. You hear that? Over, smell the aroma. Them done dead a really long time in a ramp, and a skinny couldn't wait for my coma. Listen, you hear that? Shots get fired in the walls, but rifle that's been like gorillas and embers. Nothing ain't crisp when it end up in a jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle.
Met you in the last summer, never wanted to leave. Loving you was a bummer, we just couldn't let be. Gave the world a new color, now I'm falling deeper than deep. You're the kind of somebody I always wanna know. Even when the days go by and we're both gray and old. You're my somebody, you're my nobody, you're my body. In the dark, and my hands are shaking. I'm alive, but my body's flaming. I can't get you out of my bed, and I can't get you out of my head. Hold me close, and don't let me go now. Because I don't wanna slow down. I can't get you out of my bed, and I can't get you out of my head. Can't forget. Can't forget. Pop it. I can't get you out of my head.
Yo, 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 yo.
If the world was on fire, maybe we could go far. Two of us could play dirty. I know you like fast cars. You seem like a forever, and I just wanna be where you are. You're the kind of somebody I always wanna know. Even when the days go by and we're both praying, oh, you're my somebody, you're my nobody, you're my body.
More fire, more fire, more fire.
Met you in the last summer, never wanted to leave. Loving you was a bummer. I gave my all, baby, best believe it.
Wait, I'm gonna put a longer version.
Something doesn't add up, and I'm trying to conceal it. But when I think of your love, I can't escape.
Review of my upcoming song.
I'm working on it, but if I'm being honest, nothing feels like when I'm next to you.
Let's go.
Can't get my head around it. I really thought I found it. No one seems to love me like you do. Long drives and late nights, we could have had it. I see in your eyes, I know you want it. I gave my all, baby, best believe it.
2, 3, 2, 1. It's enough. How are you guys? How are you? How it's been the week? How is everything going? Let me put some music in the background. I don't want to play more of this song, okay? You haven't reached 30 likes. Yeah, I know, but there's only 18 people. I don't know. It doesn't refresh for me. If I don't refresh the page, it doesn't refresh the people. 21 people. So yeah, probably we don't reach 30 so far that quick. But yeah, guys, let me put some music in the background. Maybe we can put, I don't know, this one. Really quiet in the back. It's too loud? Okay, better like this. How are you guys? How's it going? First of all, thank you so much, Lemo, for I never know if it's Lemo or Limo, or how you want it to call. But thank you so much for the donation, man. Thank you so much. As always, if you want, then during the live stream, if you don't send me any song, because well, you have the Patreon, so you can send me on Patreon. They give better feedback. But if you want during the live stream, tell me, hey, check the song of this person. I will put like your donation to that person, you know. So guys, this was a preview of my upcoming song that is called Late Nights. It's coming out next Friday, 10th of March, okay? Not this Friday, the next one. And I'm kind of hyped with it, you know. I think it can be a good song, kind of radio style, you know, like Still Thinking or Like Remember or songs like this. I think it can work well on Spotify and other platforms. And actually, I asked the label how many pre-save it has so far. It has 300 pre-saves. 300 pre-saves. It's crazy. But crazy. 300? I think I never got so many pre-saves. I think never. I don't know if in general terms is a lot or not enough. I don't know, but I mean, at least for me, it is a lot of pre-saves. So thank you so much to all of you who pre-saved the song. How did you start with this YouTube channel? Just one day I decided to start recording videos, and here I am, basically. A lot of things to talk today before doing the live stream, but let me explain today's live stream. It's just gonna be a normal live stream where I'm gonna tag your songs and give you feedback as always. But today I'm doing a giveaway, like last week and the previous week and the other one, where I'm giving away a pro Patreon membership to a lucky person. Okay, I did this last month and also in January. I think it's good. Maybe do it every month. I don't know. But basically, a pro Patreon member, what does it include? Well, you're gonna have every month I'm releasing a sample pack on my Patreon membership, and you're gonna be able to download all the previous ones. I think right now you're gonna have 12 sample packs and 1 stems pack, but also you're gonna have the build-ups pack volume 1. You're gonna have super detailed feedback in your songs, but I mean, not here I give kind of detailed feedback, but no, this is nothing compared to Patreon. On Patreon I do it way more detailed, okay, way more detailed. So also a private Telegram group where I share tips. I try to share 1 to 3 tips every single week about anything. I'm working on a song and I think that's interesting. I make a video and share it with you, you know, and other things. So one lucky person is going to be able to be a Patreon member for free this month, okay? What inspired you making videos? I'm also thinking about starting a channel, but it is really worth it. Is the CPM attractive? Okay, that's the last question is what made me tell you don't start YouTube. If you're just going to start YouTube to think of money, don't start YouTube, because you're not going to make any money at all at the beginning and you're going to get frustrated and you're just going to stop, okay? Right now, I have 50,000 subscribers. I've been 5 years, blah 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 blah, and I don't make at all enough money from YouTube. Not at all, not at all. Okay, I'm making way less than probably you think, because this niche is not that good. For example, if you make financial things, like you talk about how to make money, how to be an entrepreneur, cryptos and all this kind of stuff, those videos are getting paid way better than music videos, okay? Music related videos. But if you want to start, just start, okay? What was the first genre you started producing? I don't know what genre. That I don't even think that song is in a genre. Okay, also, I had a Discord server, probably most of you know it, but I'm not active on Discord. I've never been active. Actually, I just downloaded Discord for coaching sessions and for the server that you wanted, but I never used Discord, okay? So I'm never active there, I never talk there, I never check things there, okay? So what I say to do is to create a Telegram group. In this Telegram group, there's 2 things. It's the main group where I'm gonna be able to talk, you're gonna be able to react, and also to comment on the things I say, okay? But you're not gonna be able to talk as a chat. But if you click on every comment that they make, is gonna have like a link to go to a chat, okay? It's like it has 2 groups, 2 channels that are connected, okay? So in one you're gonna be able to talk as many as you want, and the other one you're not gonna be able to talk, okay? Of course, following some rules that are pinned, and you can check them before doing something, because if you just don't follow the rules, you're gonna get blocked and you're not gonna be able to come back, okay? But what I'm gonna do is share now here the link in case you want to join, okay? Give me 1 second. Okay. And in this group, well, I'm gonna talk with you, I'm gonna announce things, I'm gonna maybe share some tips, maybe. Of course, cannot share a lot of this because that's for the Patreon members, but maybe one day, okay, let's share this one with you. Or maybe if I see any offer of any plugin or whatever, I'm gonna share with you. Maybe I ask you, hey, do you want for this week this video or that video, you know, and you vote and these kind of things. Because the thing is, well, I'm gonna share the link that you have it. The thing is, I have Instagram for this and I like to use a lot Instagram, but Instagram sometimes like, okay, I used to have one trick to get more exposure, more on stories. Actually, I reached, for example, one day, well, no, 2 or 3 times I reached more than 9,000 people watching one story. So that's crazy. But now that trick even doesn't work nowadays. So maybe I get 4,000 people checking the stories, and it's like I have 40,000. Why the hell only 3,000 or 4,000 people max check my stories, you know? So I don't really want to depend that much on that, so I prefer to create this group. This way I also can be closer to you, connect more with you, and you know, in the end you're not gonna miss anything. So if you want, just click there, join the Telegram group, alright? And there's one rule extremely important. If you try to talk to me on Telegram, I'm just gonna block you, okay? That's so simple. If you want to contact me, you can always do it on Instagram, but not on Telegram. Because on Telegram I use it for kind of business things, and if I have a lot of requests and comments, it's gonna be a fucking mess, and I don't want it. Okay. Be a hot girl. Yeah. If I'm a hot girl and I don't know how it's called in English, but like you see the boobs here, and all of that. Instagram is so nice with me, and TikTok, and actually today I uploaded a TikTok video. Okay. If you don't know, yeah, I have a TikTok, but it's only in Spanish. So if you're not Spanish, please don't follow me, because I don't want to have people that is not gonna understand the videos, because then the algorithm is gonna work bad. And actually it's the same videos on Instagram, okay? But I uploaded a video on TikTok. In the first 30 minutes, I had 0 views. But in the first hour, I had only 6 views. 6 views in 1 hour. It's like, what? I mean, what? 6 views in 1 hour. I don't know what happened. I just deleted the video. I'm gonna try to upload it later, but I don't understand what's happening. Yesterday I couldn't upload reels, and today TikTok doesn't work. Yeah, love streaming platforms. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna share the link for the giveaway, and then we're gonna start with the feedback. Okay. I have 6 views in a few days. Yeah, but I mean, when I have, for example, a video that goes bad, usually has in 1 hour 300, 500 views. That goes bad, you know. If it goes well in 1 hour, probably has more than 1,000. If it goes really well, maybe 3,000 in 1 hour or something like that. I mean, in the end, I have 60,000 followers on TikTok, you know. So that's the rare thing. If I didn't have any followers, I understand, but 60,000 followers and only 6 views in 1 hour is like something is wrong. Okay. Let me show you the giveaway is the same website as always. If something is, oh wait. But let me show you in case you didn't participate in any other giveaway. Okay. Let me see. All right. I'm gonna share this link, and you're gonna be able to access this site. Okay. 2 simple things. Okay. Pre-save my upcoming song Late Nights, and follow me on Instagram. All right. If you did both, nice. But also click here, because when you click, okay. When you click, of course, you need to be logged in. But when you click, you're going to have 1 point. And when you click here, you're going to have the second point. This way, the website knows that you're participating. Otherwise, if you don't click, you're not going to be in the system. So the system is never going to choose you, because you are not in the system. Okay? So click here. And pre-save and follow. It's not clicking only. Okay? I'm going to check that you did both. But anyway, you need to be in the live stream when I announce the winner. Okay, if you are not in the live stream, then I'm just gonna go to another person. Alright? So let me share with you. There you have it. Let me pin it on the chat. What's your number one mixing tip? Balance the sounds correctly. The volume of the sounds. If you have a right volume for everything, then everything is gonna sound way better, even if it's not the cleanest sound possible. The one that is sounding is I Never Wanted. A song that they self-released 3 years ago. 3 years ago. I mean, actually, guys, 3 years ago started COVID. 3 years ago, COVID started. I mean, it seems like it was last year. 3 fucking years ago. We're getting older. Three years. I say it like I knew it, but when I said it, like my mind, like really understood this. Okay. Do you mix songs in the same session, or do you export the stems and then I start mixing different? I do it in the same session, in the same project. Yeah, I think it's more comfortable for me. I avoid waiting for the stem, exporting the stems. You know, I just do it on my own, on the same project. Yeah, if you click all the steps, they are completed. That's right. But if you, as I said in the rules, if you don't pre-save and you don't follow me on Instagram, you're not gonna win. Okay? You're not gonna win. Because I'm gonna ask you to prove it. I'm just gonna look for you on Instagram and I'm gonna ask you to show me the preview. Okay? And actually, I mean, you probably follow me on Instagram and the pre-save, I mean, takes 10 seconds and it's free. So why don't do it? Why wouldn't you do it? You know, just do it. You help me. Where are you from? From Spain. Okay, I'm gonna delete all the emails I received. Yeah, the emails I received 2 minutes ago also deleted. Is Kashmir Reaver plugin good? I didn't try it yet, but it looks so good. It looks so good. No, not Galicia, Alicante. It looks so good, the new Reaver plugin from Kashmir, but I didn't try it. I want to, but I don't know how expensive it is. Kashmir Reaver plugin, and yeah, probably Kashmir is not gonna give it to me for free to test it. Hola from Galicia, pero eres gallego o vives en Galicia? Ah, $20? Ah, that's cheap. Sale ends in 8 days. Ooh. I maybe get it. Maybe get it. At least to try it, you know. The thing is, would be awesome if I had bought this plugin the first day, so this way I could make a video. But well, never mind. Maybe put here to remember. Kashmir Reverb. Okay. I'm from Serbia but living in Galicia. Okay, nice, man. I bought it and I really love it. Yeah, but I love Valhalla Vintage Verb, you know, that's the problem. Okay, let me write something. I didn't try also Lux Verb because I don't have FO21 yet, you know. I just, for example, now I'm working on a lot of music and I just go and click and open FO20, you know, so even not the latest version, FO20.04 I use, not the 20.8 that they also have installed. No, I'm just like this. Also because of collabs and, you know, these kind of things. All right, send your music. No, it can be still a work in progress. Actually, it's better because this way I can help you with the feedback, you know? By the way, did you watch my last video with the new camera? Do you like the quality? Actually, that video didn't work as I expected. I thought it would be a really good big video because it's something you've been requesting for years. But it didn't work like that. But do you like the new quality? It's not this one, of course, this is the webcam. But the new camera, I think the difference is quite good. Right? I still need to get the right color for the video, you know, but I mean, and also the how fluent it is, you know, because I'm recording at 120 FPS but then exporting in 60, so it has like the double of FPS. It has like 120. Okay, so it if you have a video in 60 FPS and you export it in 60, it's gonna be good. But if you have a 120 FPS video in an 120 FPS project and you export it then in 60, it's gonna look way better. Way better. I mean, for example, if I have the video in 120 and the project is on 60, it's not the same. Even if the last video when I export is in 60, it's not the same. But for example, look this. Oop. Let me see. Okay, if we check the video, like the quality is way better, right? And how I move and all of this. What do you think? Like this or like this? Like this is better, right? Wait. Come on. Okay. Way better, right? Than this. What's your full-time job? This. Make music, control playlist, make videos, help people, sell drugs. No. I don't do that. New one. Nice, because it cost me a lot of money. Well, of course, it's not the most expensive one because I don't think it's needed for me, but it was $750. Quite expensive. Plus $30 of, well, euros, but 30 euros of the SD card. And now I need to buy something to put the camera inside, you know, like a bag, because I don't have. Maybe I start getting new, how is this called? How is the thing called? The camera, the thing that you move, you know, that you can replace. In Spanish is foco, objetivo. Lens, yeah, the lens. What cam is the Sony ZV-E10? Thank you so much, Frankai, for those $5. Okay, let's start with the feedback because Frankai. All right, let's start with the feedback. At these past weeks, what I'm gonna do is just check from maybe in order, maybe from people that I know, maybe random, maybe doing a game or whatever. Okay. What about Limo? Yeah, Limo. I told him that during the live stream, if he wants to give that opportunity to another person, he can do it. All right. It's under Frank, by the way. Okay, Frank Recapito, I guess. Okay, but please, before starting with this, remember to leave a like, and if you can, well, if you want, participate in this giveaway, because trust me, the Patreon membership is worth it, especially the Pro one, because, I mean, if you win today, tomorrow you're gonna have 12, I don't know if it's 12 or 13 packs, sample packs, one stamps pack, the build-ups pack, and other things, so it's worth it. Okay. All right. Let's check. For example, let's start with David this time. Sonar works, of course. This way I hear it better. How to participate in the giveaway. Right here, you have a pinned comment. Click here. Okay, you're gonna go to a website. In this website, you have 2 things to do, 2 clicks. One is pre-saving the song, and the other one is following me on Instagram. If you already did both, click even on both links to be in the system to participate in the giveaway. Okay. And let me share again this. Okay. I'm gonna put this here. All right, and let's take this song. Give me a second. Trenders, if you want to know the answer to that, let's reach 50 likes, all right? And I tell you. No, actually, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not a big fan of techno, at least this kind of techno, maybe to kind of hard techno. I can listen to it for more time. This for me gets a bit repetitive, but it's just personal thing. Okay, I'm not talking about this particular song. But about this song, I think the kick can stand out a bit more in the mix. Oh no. Okay, no, the kick is good. What I think is happening is the shakers are maybe a little bit loud, so they are kind of taking a bit too much the importance of the song. So we focus too much on that, you know. So maybe reduce a little bit the volume of the shakers, and this way the kick is gonna stand out more. Thank you, Prathan, for those 20 rupees. And the dun-dun synth, I will make it louder.
This is the real secret of life.
Okay, so far the song sounds so good, but here there's a problem, is the vocal. The vocal doesn't really sound good, in my opinion. It sounds quite muddy, too much mid frequencies.
To be fully in.
First, reduce the volume of the vocal. Then it's too loud. I'm not sure, but around 500-600 hertz.
Engaged in what you're doing.
Maybe a bit higher, like 700, something like that. Reduce there and probably it's gonna sound way cleaner. But I'm talking like reduce 3 or 4 dBs probably. Okay, it's too loud in those frequencies.
In the here and.
Also control a bit the S-ing and the t sound with the de-esser. And maybe with that is good. Maybe boost a bit the highs to make it a little bit brighter.
Now. And instead of calling it work, you and I move with wake. feel it.
This clap or snare that is playing here maybe is a bit too much in the background. Try to bring a bit more highs to it and make it a little bit louder.
Secret of life.
This new synth is maybe a little bit loud. But I mean, it's just 3 or 4 things I said. The biggest problem is the vocal. The other things are just a bit of tweaking, but not really a problem. Not my thing, you know, not at all my thing, but I think it sounds really good. The mixing is really good. So well done, man. Alright, I'm gonna check Lemo. Do you have one person already chosen or what? In the meantime, I'm gonna check another one. I'm gonna check. Let me see if I see somebody from other. No. So I'm gonna do it randomly because we don't have a lot of emails right now. Just do it like this. This one.
Dark night.
Okay, if we listen to this, this last chord is off key. Okay, that's the first thing. And the vocal is not in key neither, okay? Not in key. For example, yesterday I did a coaching session where I helped somebody with having things in key and all of this. Okay, apart from other things. Well, it was for layering and so, but the song was not in key, so I help him with that. And it's so simple. If you have a FL Studio, okay, what I do is I right click, replace for delete or none. I used to have none, but I don't know why now I don't have it. So delete. And here I put, for example, let's say a major scale, okay, D major, whatever. So what I do is I put this in different octave, okay, and then I put it in the 4 bars. All right. So now on the piano, I know that whatever notes I play, this is gonna be in key. Can sound better, can sound different, but it's gonna be in key. Okay. My advice also, if you're making a chord, is leave 2 and 1 or leave 1 and 1 in between. Alright, but then if you make a melody, it's gonna be in key, whatever you do. It's in key. Maybe it's not the best option, but it's in key. You know, not the best melody, sorry. It's not this. No, this is in key, okay? And yeah, there are like the helpers here, I think. Scale highlighting, but I don't like it to do it this way. I prefer to do it this way. Also, it's easier to then change it. Let's see what happens with E major. You know, I go faster. But if you have this, then you're gonna make sure that every note and every chord you do is in key. And then for the vocal, if it's a sample, you're gonna have wait, I'm gonna open FL Studio again. If it's a sample, you're gonna have the key of that sample. Usually they say the key in the name of the sample. If it's a singer, well, the singer should know the key and sing it in key, but if not, ask the singer what key is it. And then you should use a bit of auto-tune or use put the vocal on Newton, okay, to make sure everything is in key. Okay, for example, right here we have this vocal. It says E major, so I know it's E major. If my song is, for example, in D major, I just need to pitch it 2 semitones down. So now it's in D major, okay? So if you put it on Newton, well, Here doesn't have the pitch, okay? Here is in E major. So here I have scale, E major is already selected, so it's not to scale, and every note gets to the right key. Or if you don't know the key, all right, what you can do is use the auto key. And when you play it, it should get it. I don't know why in this example it doesn't work, but well, usually works so well. Here says you see, D major. Okay, it's good. It worked. Okay, so this way you know in what key you are, and then you solve a lot of problems, because if your song is out of key, no matter what you do, okay? Can relative scales work on vocals? Yes, but be careful, okay? Be careful. Sometimes they don't work that well. Just try it. If it doesn't work, then that technique from your first series on how to make progressive out. Yeah. Isn't auto key paid? Yeah. You need to pay for auto key. Because, for example, G-Tune just detects one note, doesn't detect the scale, the key. So, all right, but let's continue checking this song. Let's not focus on the key.
For this down in the cold, I tremble from a lucid kiss. I raise up into the sky.
Alright, the vocal is quite thin, it needs way more body, it needs to be a bit louder, needs a bit more compression. The piano is not the best one, it's quite basic.
I wasn't prepared for this.
The idea is quite good. I like the idea. But I had some problems that I recommend to check my video about top 7 mistakes producers do. Because here, for example, there's one of those. That is that you keep the piano the whole song until the drop. But then I don't have it. So the piano is so strong. The piano is going to take a lot of place. So then when you have the drop and you don't have the piano, it sounds empty. It sounds like something is missing. So you should filter the break sounds during the build-up, okay? Then the drum needs to be a bit louder, way more brightness. You need also way more sub-bass. The mid-bass is not that bad, but needs to be a bit more aggressive, so maybe some OTT or some distortion could work. All of this is good. I didn't hear the chord that is off key. I don't know if you use in different chords or what, but this is good. Needs some work, but this is good. The problem is the key, as I said in the beginning, okay? I'm gonna start on Instagram Live. Because this way maybe I can reach more people. Patreon giveaway plus feedback session. Add title. Start the stream. Okay. Join the YouTube live stream for feedback. Hello, everybody. Okay. All right, people from Instagram. I'm doing a live stream right now on YouTube, checking your songs, giving feedback, but also doing a Patreon giveaway. Okay, recommend you to come to YouTube because it's where you're gonna be able to send music and participate in the giveaway and all of this. Okay, so the link is in my bio, the link is in the last story uploaded, and all of that. Okay. All right, let's continue checking songs. Now I'm gonna check the Frankie one. Let's see. Music school or self-study? Well, if you can go to a music school, that's good. You know, I didn't. I know people that went to a music school and they think it's good, but not 100% needed. You know, you can learn a lot from your own, practicing by yourself and all of that. You don't really need a music school. But of course, they're gonna teach you things that more precise. You know, like for example, compression is something quite difficult sometimes. They're gonna help you way more with this, with the limiting, with phase problems, and all these kind of things that maybe we don't focus that much, especially in electronic music, because maybe compression is more useful when you record things live, and so. But that is gonna be useful for you also. Okay. Let's take this song.
Baby, coming to the light, I wanna know you. I wanna know you.
Okay, I like how it starts. I expected the chorus come earlier, like.
Baby, coming to the light.
And here in light, like. Bum, you know?
Baby, coming to the light, I wanna.
But it's good maybe to delay it a bit more. The problem is that these chords are.
I wanna know.
First, the chords are quite dirty, you know, you can make them stand out more, be cleaner. Usually, if you don't have that much the tune sound, it's gonna sound cleaner. This is way to the tune. So maybe reduce a bit of the tunement on the presets. Maybe add another layer that is way more kind of dry or not that detuned, so it's way gives a bit extra strength. Add some layers in the center because you only have the bass and the chords. The chords are on the sides that they are a bit too wide. You know, make them a little bit more narrow. But also the center is empty. It's only the bass. So you know. Also, I would probably add together with this sub bass a mid bass because it's too clean for the bass. You know, and the center is too clean.
I wanna know.
Somebody's asking when you know that you're out of phase. Well, there are other ways to do it, to know it and so, but what you can do, what I usually do is when I think something is too wide, or if I want to check it to make sure, I open the Ozone Imager, and in the Ozone Imager, if there's a line, okay, that if you are below the line all the time, you're out of phase. So you need to make it a bit more narrow to go above the line. If it's like crossing like this, there's no problem, but it needs to be on top the most of the time, okay?
I wanna know who you really are, what you dream about at night. I wanna know who you really are, baby, coming to the light. I wanna know you.
The vocal needs more reverb.
I wanna know you.
Okay, a problem that you have that I thought you would make one of those two problems, or you would have the bass, the whole build-up without any change, or you would do a hard cut, okay? So what you can do is filter or reduce the volume slowly of the bass in these 4 bars of the build-up, so then when we reach this part and you cut it, we don't feel that cut all of a sudden, you know? And or what you can do also here and at the middle of the build up is to have a sub drop like choo. So this way is like, okay, you have the bass and boom, you reduce it, but not cutting all of a sudden, you know. I think the idea is so good, but it's the same problem as in the break. It sounds way to the tune and like too far from you. Add some layers that are not that the tune, some layers that are brighter, some layers that are more in the center, so this way you get a good layer, a good strong layer. I have a video about how to layer lids that I recommend you to check because it can help you a lot on this. okay? Also, these layers have a bit too much meat fragrances, and when something is too much detuned and have a lot of meats, it sounds like super dirty, okay? It feels like noise in the meats. That's not good. The last thing is try to make the kick a little bit tighter if you can. How to make it tighter? Well, there are several ways to do it. Sometimes just if you reduce maybe on 400 Hertz, sometimes it gets tighter. If you boost a bit the sub bass, can get tighter. Maybe with a bit of more transient can get tighter, or with a bit of OTT, but this can be a bit risky. Be careful with the OTT on kicks, okay? But it's a nice one. I love the vibe and the melody, and as he said, it's kind of third-party idea. Okay, I'm gonna do a game to check the next song, okay? I'm gonna think on a number between two numbers, and you need to say it, okay? The one I'm thinking. All right, let me think on a number. All right, one number between 20 and 40. The first person that says gets the feedback. Between 20 and 40. Nobody yet. Nobody. Yeah, we got it. We got it. 33. Oh, I don't know your name. It's an Asian name. Name? Sorry, man. How do I look for you? Or Korean or... Oh, Asian. Asian name. This person. Rainy. Okay. Thanks. But... why is this? I mean... check this. This is what they see on YouTube. But this is what they see here. It doesn't even look as the same alphabet. Why is this? It's not even the same alphabet. Right? Korean producer. Nice. Ah, so it's the same alphabet, but like... oh, okay. Sorry. You know, I don't know Korean. Alright, let's take this one.
I can hear your voice.
He said not good in English, so I'm gonna try to be a bit more clear and talk slower.
I can hear you through the silence. Through the silence. Through the silence. I can hear your voice. I can hear you through the silence. Through the silence. Through the silence. I can hear you.
Okay, so far it's not bad. I think the vocal... yeah, I don't know if I heard somewhere, but it's obviously from a sample pack.
I can hear you through the silence.
And it's the same. I can hear you through the silence, through the silence, through the silence. I can hear you through the silence, you know. So when I use vocals like this, what I try to do is to get 3 or 4 vocals, maybe from the same singer or different singers. And then with some processing, it can be vocoder, it can be formant, and these kind of things. You make them all sound the same. So you get like 3 or 4 phrases, and together sounds like a full vocal, you know. A bit too much mid frequencies, reduce a bit there. Boost a little bit on the lower ones, like 200-300 Hertz. Shakers are a bit loud.
I can hear you through the silence. Through the silence. Through the silence. I can hear your voice.
The piano and pads are a bit dirty on 200-300 hertz. If you reduce a little bit there, like 1-2 dBs, it's gonna sound way cleaner.
I can hear you through the silence. Through the silence.
Doesn't it look so similar? So similar at the beginning. Bam, 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 bam. The drop is not bad, the kick is a bit loud, it has too much white noise. I don't know if it's from a sample or if it's from the leads, but a lot of white noise. The vocoder here, I think doesn't really fit in this song. If you reduce a bit the noise, you add a bit extra reverb to the leads, and you make the bass a bit louder, and the kick you reduce a little bit the volume, it's gonna sound way, way, way better. I mean, obviously the start it starts similar, you know. Okay, but can be a coincidence. But these last notes, way too similar, right? I mean, I don't care if you copy it or you inspired way too much on my song, but the melody is so similar, but I don't care, honestly. Yeah, I mean, the drop is not that bad, needs that work. The break needs a bit extra work or make it a bit more interesting, but the idea is good. Wildcrow, do you have perfect pitch? No, I wish. Actually, I'm not that good on detecting pitch things and pitch problems. Of course, I detect the normal ones, but there are some others that I don't really detect. But that's why I have people that, for example, I have a friend, you probably know him, is Distrion. He has perfect pitch, so sometimes I ask him like, hey, is this in key, or is this good, is this bad? He has a perfect pitch. And then my girlfriend doesn't have perfect pitch, but she is quite good with that, you know. So sometimes it's like, can you come to my house and help me with this? I don't know if it's right or not. So she checks it and tells me. So always have somebody helping you. It's not copy, it's inspiration. Yeah, but the problem is that it's like when you get too much inspiration, for example, on a Martin Garrix song, and the melody is so similar. It's not bad in the end. I mean, in the end, it's a different melody, yes. But if it reminds you too much to that song, maybe it's not the best melody, you know. It can have the same vibe or so, but if half of the melody sounds the same, yeah, maybe you should change it. Guys from Instagram, come to YouTube. I'm here doing a giveaway for my Patreon membership. By the way, if there's anybody new in the live stream, here you have a link where you can participate in the giveaway of my new Patreon. Well, not my new, sorry, of my Patreon membership. You're gonna have it for free. Actually, I think this month. Yeah, this month is the first year celebration or birthday of my Patreon membership. 1 year. And there's people that has been since the day one. Thank you so much to all of them. I will send them a video later. I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, I put it in my notebook. Guys, by the way, if you didn't, please leave a like to the live stream. It helps me so much and it's free for you. Okay. Happy birthday. Well, it's not my birthday, it's the birthday of my patron. $50K surprise. Yeah, I thought about it, but I don't know what to do, honestly. You doing donuts for plays today too? Always. Yesterday was my birthday, so happy birthday, man. Man, I mean, there's nothing bad with this, but I don't recommend you sending every live stream the same song because you're just not improving, you know? I mean, I give you feedback. You need to take that feedback, apply that feedback, and maybe it's good after all of this, send it again. But I think it's the 4th time you send me this. You should already finish this song, you know? And maybe send other songs that probably have other problems. I think this way you're going to improve more than sending over and over the same song, you know? Also, it's a bit boring for me and for the people in the chat. It's not something bad. If you send it, okay, I'm going to check it, but think on finishing as fast as possible and send another song. Made this kind of vocal loop louder, and here, for me, this part is a bit boring. Snares are a bit loud, and the build-up feels empty. Add more risers and so. The synth, I think, is too wide. Maybe, well, I would check it in Ozone Imager, but maybe what you can do is use mid-side EQ and reduce the mid frequencies of the side. Okay, this way I think it's gonna sound better because I think the problem is especially on the mids. If I touch the internal volume, does it affect to you? No, right? You should hear it. Yeah, but Boxengo is not mid-side EQ. It's just mid and side, you know. But you can control the EQs, or at least if it's the one I'm thinking. It's not with an EQ. Yo quiero feedback, pero no es inglés, ¿vale? Pues si te toca, te lo doy en español, no pasa nada. I think this break is also a bit boring. Maybe having a vocal on top, have more drums or whatever. Yeah, I think the biggest problem in the synth is like the mid frequencies are like phased or too wide or too much reverb on the mid frequencies or something. I hear something weird on them. On the first synth. And this one. As I said, my advice is next live stream, don't send this song again, okay? Send another one where you maybe have other problems that they can help you more, okay? What do you think about the mix? Well, I'm talking about the mix in general, but apart from that, I think it's not bad, okay? I think the mix is quite good. Something on Instagram asked something that I think is quite interesting. How can I send a track for feedback? You need to come to YouTube. Read this, guys. Read this. Come to YouTube to participate in the giveaway and to send a song for feedback. It was not this question. This question. How to train my ears? Okay, to train your ears, basically, you can do several things. First of all, just practice and practice and practice. A second thing is to, when you are producing, use reference songs. This way, what you do is you compare your song and the reference so fast, okay? And this way, you're gonna, like, you focus first on the kick, then on the leads, then on the bass, then on the reverb, then on the percussions, whatever. So this way, you step by step, you're gonna train your ears. Another thing you can do is try to remake songs. Okay, you take a song, you try to make the same song. This way, you're also practicing, training your ears. Another thing you can do, an old video that they did, is using Sound Gym. Sound Gym is a website that has some games that are so good. I think it has like 3 or 4 games for free. And then if you pay, you have way more. It's quite nice. It's quite interesting. And it helps you so much. Let me see. I think I still have the premium subscription, I think. They closed the website? I don't know. Okay. It's not .com, it's .co. Thank you so much, OMG Chocolate, for those 20 Norwegian kronas, man. Thank you so much. I put you in the list, okay? OMG Chocolate. Let me see if I still have premium. Yes. Maybe we can play one game. Come on. You have this is not sponsored or anything, okay? But yeah, you have all these games. If you don't pay, you have less. But for example, one that I like to play, I think is this one. No. Which was the one that I used to play a lot? No. How do you always play through an equalizer? The EQ bands that were used are presented to you. This one is good, but no, yeah, this one. Come on, let's play it one time. It's been a long time. Okay, it's gonna play one frequency. I need to know in what that sound, in what frequency is it? Okay, it's the boosted one, the boosted frequency. Around here, I think. Okay. Do you understand the game? It's like the boosted frequency, okay? Around here. Oh! Around here. Okay. Oof. Quite high. Oh no. Quite high. Now it gets a bit more difficult. I used to be quite good on this because I used to play it a lot. And this one is free. But this can help you. It seems stupid, but this can help you a lot, because then when you're listening to your song and you think something sounds bad, you can easily know where it is, that problem, you know, or at least in what kind of range. It's not like, I don't know where it is. No, now you know it's between 2 and 400, you know. That's why when I check your songs, I know where. Sometimes how you reduce between 2 or 400 is because I know it, kind of, you know. It's quite high. Maybe around here. Yeah. Quite low. $800, something like that. 6. Okay. Come on. Ah, I don't see it. Sorry. I'm sharing the screen. Higher, like here. Yeah. As you can see, the band now is smaller. Ooh, I don't hear it. Ah. What? Wasn't the kick the boosted thing? Game over. Okay, nice. All right, let's continue with the feedback. But it is good to train like this. There are things that is like you hear a sound and you need to know how much the volume is changing. Like sometimes it's like it's boosting 3 dBs or reducing 10 dBs, so it's simple. But sometimes like it's boosting, it's reducing half dB or reducing 1 dB. It's like, what? Yeah, and it has a rank mode. So yeah, it has a lot of games like distortion, panning. There's one that is panning, and you need to know where exactly is. If it's in the center, if it's a little bit on the left, a lot on the left. Like this thing with the EQ, but panning. It's a quite website actually. Alright, I just checked this one. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna check now one in order. The first one, my lining music. Do I need to make kicks every time? I was talking with this the other day with this tune that has perfect pitch. Not really, because a kick, if it's just a simple kick like progressive house, like boom, not really, because it's just so short. But if it's in key, better. Okay, of course.
Life is an ocean and I'm a child. Riding the waves, riding the waves. I
Okay, the vocal is extremely loud.
was under the water just feeling the tide.
And also has a bit too much frequency on 300, 400, 500 hertz.
Watching them break, watching them break. And I'm not where you left
Vocals are super loud. Reduce the volume and compress them.
me. Changed a couple things since you met me. Taking all my chances and no regrets, babe. I'm floating
The bass is too low.
free. Found heaven in my head.
Here,
Said heaven's in my
the third and fourth note of the bass are too low. How do I know this? Because the bass should be like voo, 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 but when it goes too low, it's like instead of voo, it's like you know what I mean? It's not a clear sound. It's like gated or something like. So then put one octave higher.
head. And that's all we get. And that's all we get. Said heaven's in my head.
Okay, the song is starting to get really loud, really loud. Reduce the mid low frequency of the leads in this part that they are filtered. Reduce the volume a lot. Reduce the snares. The leads are extremely loud. The leads are not in key. They are not in key. They are too bright, you know, too much high frequencies. They are too loud. The mid bass should be way more aggressive, with a bit more strength. The kick maybe has too much mid frequency, so it's making it sound too boxy, like cook, cook, instead of boom, boom. I don't know if you understand this. I think the key is there. I don't know. I mean, the leads don't sound like in the same key or so. For me, they sound bad. The melody sounds bad. Like it's not in key. Especially when you go from here to here. This in my head, that also sounds bad. I don't know if it's the vocal in that part or the leads. But I don't know, the leads don't feel like they don't fit to this break. You know? Doesn't feel like it fits in the song. Also, it's like it doesn't really have energy. Try to add more sidechain, more ambient sounds, maybe more some chords or so, because like doesn't feel as a drop. You know, if you add the sidechain, it can help. If you make it sound a bit fuller and so, can also help. But right now, it doesn't really feel as a drop. What volume do you always use or recommend when it comes to produce? None. I mean, don't care at all about this. Every song is different and every genre is different. I mean, no, you need to put the kick at -6. No. If you want to have the kick at -10, have it at -10. If you want to have it at -3, have it at -3. You know, depends on every kick, depends on every song. Because then, for example, some people say, no, the kick needs to be at -6. Okay. But what if my kick has a lot of attack? That attack is going to be quite loud. So it's going to reach the -6. But then the body of the kick is going to be too quiet. You know? Or what if my kick doesn't really have a high attack? You know, it has more kind of oomph sound. Then at -6, maybe it's too loud. So don't care at all about this. I mean, in general, to not get ear damage. Well, I try to mix as low as possible. Usually mix really quiet, and sometimes I boost it a little bit and come back. Just because I also don't really like when it's too loud and I'm mixing. For example, I went to a friend's house and he always turned the volume up and up, and I was like, it's starting to be annoying, you know, at least for me. I'm so used to don't listen music that loud. When I'm at the gym or so, usually I'm loud. But when I'm making music, not. And when I always go to clubs or festivals and so, I always put my earplugs, so this way I don't destroy my ears. OMG Chocolate, what's your name on Instagram? Why I cannot tag you? This guy donate. I'm Elias in the emails, okay. But did this guy donate it on Live? Why can't I tag you? Oh, now I can. Okay. Does pink noise really help in leveling? For me, it does. That's why I made the video. Why I need to refresh the page to know how many people is on the live? So bad. By the way, why don't you tell me in the chat who could I bring to the live streams? I want to bring more people, but I don't know who. Thank you, Athfar, for those. I don't remember. Ringgit from Malaysia. Yeah. Who could they bring? What artists could come to the live stream? To talk, to give feedback, and all of these things. To not be always me. Jack and James are probably not gonna come. 9 lives. I don't really have connection with him, but Playboy Bunnies. Sebastián Mateo. I could tell him. I'm gonna ask him right now. I think he is with the studies and so I'm not sure if he can, but I asked him. Let's continue.
Try to find a way to get closer.
Jack and James, I think they are not that active right now, but I also know they are, like, they don't really have, well, maybe they want to come, I don't know, I didn't ask them, but I know their English is not that good, and maybe they cannot really have a fluent conversation. I don't know, I'm just saying, maybe I'm wrong, but I think they cannot really have a fluent conversation for a 2-hour live stream, you know? I think. Maybe I'm wrong, as I said.
Find a way to get closer. Missing what you say, cause I'm hoping.
I like how the ambient sounds in the background. It sounds so good.
Find a way to get closer. Missing what you say, cause I'm hoping.
The vocals are quite good. Maybe reduce a little bit the S-ing with a de-esser.
Hoping you'll take my hand and just pull me back into the moment. No matter how hard I try, the world's fading out as I lose focus.
Maybe hear the vocals a bit loud, and I would reduce a little bit on the mids to make it sound a little bit cleaner. Don't disappoint.
I keep getting lost in you. I keep getting lost in you. I keep getting lost in your eyes. Oh, lost in you. I keep getting lost in you. I keep getting lost in you.
Here's a bit messy. I mean, this sounds so clean and warm and so. Here, not that much. The snare is a bit loud. Maybe the synth, what you could do is put them more in the sides so the vocal is in the center and they don't clash and so.
I keep getting lost in your eyes.
To send a song for feedback, you need to come to YouTube, and here on YouTube I tell you where. I like it so much. It sounds so good. I mean, the mixing is good. The only thing I would do, I know in future bands not, they usually have it more like this, but I would add more reverb to the leads. You can cut the reverb in those cuts, that's good, but when the reverb sounds, it could have a bit more reverb, you know, hear more depth on it, because right now it's a bit dry. Add more reverb. For example, here that adds the vocal, and the vocal has the reverb. You create more depth and sounds really good.
What to do if I'm honest? 'Cause if I tell the truth,
that reverse sound was too loud, and the new synth are also pretty loud. Maybe just, but this is for me, personal taste, a bit too much high frequencies. I would cut the very top high frequencies of the leads, but sounds so good, man. Sounds so good. Really good song. Really good song. Well done. How about a live stream with the following guys? Ryo, Severman, Osgun, Ammo Music, Kling Music, MHA, and Arcade. I tried to contact Rios, he didn't reply. Severman right now is on a trip, he's in Thailandia, I think, or in Vietnam. I don't remember right now. I think in Thailand. Othgun, I contacted him. He said maybe in the coming month, but not right now. Ammo Music, honestly, I think I don't know if I know him. I don't know if I know who that person is. Kling already came to a live stream some month ago. MHA never replied to me, and Arcade never replied to me. Proxo, you need to come to YouTube. And on YouTube, I tell you where to send it. Okay? Yeah, maybe sound is too loud, but the sound themselves, the similar stuff. What about an M? When did you start producing, and when did you notice, like, okay, now my productions are way better than before? I have a video with 20 things about me that you could check, and you're gonna have the answer to the first question. And when I noticed that, I think the first like song I said, okay, now it's starting to sound good, was a remix of Glorious. I think I still have it on SoundCloud. It was for a mix competition, and it's where I started to use the reference songs and reference stems. So at that moment it was like, okay, now it's starting to sound better. Is this one? I don't know, maybe now it sounds so bad, you know? But at this moment I thought, okay, it's starting to sound good.
Lost we seek, but all we have is now. To breathe new life, we turn into something more than skin and bone. Yeah, it's a feeling that we can't forget. Go.
He's bringing me back to, okay, 7 years ago. What day? Can you know the day or year or 15th of June of 2015? He's bringing me back to that moment.
Shake it up and take me home, and we'll be glorious. Oh, take my heart again, and we'll be glorious. Oh, take my heart again, and we'll be glorious.
Oh. 2015. I wish in 2015 I was the person I am right now. Like the knowledge on live, the fan base I have, the knowledge in music production. I wish. Actually, as I said, at this moment is when I said, okay, this is starting to sound better, you know, because I started using reference songs. So I always recommend you to use reference songs. And if you want me to give feedback to this song, the kick is a bit loud. I would reduce a bit the mids on the kick. The bass could be a bit more aggressive and a bit louder. And the leads are not that bad, but the problem on the leads is that the notes are touching. Every note is touching with the next one. So it's like, you know, there's not a melody. It's not like pam 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 pam. So I would make the notes a bit shorter to hear the melody, because otherwise it's like a glide all the time, you know. I don't hear the melodies, you know, so that's a problem. But it doesn't sound that bad. I expected it to sound way worse. Okay, I check this one right now, right? Yeah, okay. And I guess if that would be the case, you would be on Ultra on Tomorrowland today. That's so difficult, man. Even if you are so good, that's so. There's a lot of good producers that I don't want to mention them. I mean, it's not bad because I'm saying they are really, really, really good producers and really good artists, but I don't want to talk about other people. But I know a lot of artists that they are really good, but I'm saying really good, and they get supported a lot, and maybe they are into the 1001 track list top 100, so they are the most supported producers in the world, and so they cannot play it tomorrow on Ultra. Okay, and then there's people, I mean, there's maybe, I don't know, 500 people playing at Tomorrowland, and most of them, you don't know them, you know, and there's people that is the most supported producers in the world that don't play there, and it's like, why? Connections, contacts, you know, where you release. I know if you release a lot in Smash the House, you're probably gonna play at Tomorrowland. Why? Because the Smash the House is by Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike, and the manager of Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike is one of the owners of Tomorrowland. So, if you kind of sign to that label, or you release a lot of music in that label, probably you're gonna play there. I mean, there's one artist that is not really well known, but only releases there, and he's playing at Tomorrowland. I think played last year, and he's gonna play this year also. You know, so I'm going to release on Wall next month. Damn, that's good. That means that I'm going to Tomorrowland. I think no. Should I set my limiter to minus 0.1 on the master or keep it to 0? I made a video about that, and my editor already got the video and was about to edit it when I said, okay, don't edit this video. I want to get more information before making a video about it. But I got a bit more information, but then I just didn't have time and didn't investigate again. My advice, put it at 0.1, minus 0.1, okay? This way is a bit safer. The thing, well, there are a lot of things to talk about this, but put it at minus 0.1 and try to, if you can, put the oversampling on the limiter as high as possible. If you have minus 8, the oversampling is x8, put it there. If it's 16, put it in 16, okay? Guys on Instagram, come to YouTube to participate in the giveaway and to send your song for feedback. Right here, guys, you have the link to participate in the giveaway. Let me check how many people already participated. $22 people. Ooh, 22 people, 43 entries. There's somebody that didn't follow both. But well, if there's anybody new, you're gonna go to this website, you see these two things, okay? Visit and visit. No, you need to visit this website and pre-save the song, okay? And then visit Instagram and follow me on Instagram, okay? And you need to be in the live stream to when I announce the winner to be able to win, all right? Okay, yeah, as far, I'm gonna check yours after this one. Okay, and for this one, let me see if I see any name that is like, I know this person. I think no. A lot of new people today, I think. Okay, so let's do a game again. I'm gonna think on a number again. Between 50 and 80. 50 and 80. Say one number. If you get it right, you get the feedback. Roman, you got it. 71. The second person, okay? Roman is Spunky. I guess this is you. Yeah, this is you. Alright, so quick this one. I made it like I made it like bigger between 50 and 80. There's 30 numbers. But you got it this so fast. Telepathy is considered cheating. Okay, let me share this again. Let's take this one. This chord I don't really like. It feels off key. It's not off key. It's just dissonant, I think. But yeah. Okay, man. I got some songs like when I get some songs like this, I always say the same. I cannot really give you feedback, okay? Because you need to improve a lot. If we go step by step, for example, I set that chord. This synth is not bad. It's not one of my favorite, but it's kind of old vibe, you know, kind of retro synth, so it's good. But then this synth maybe it's too basic and thin, but can work. But then this part gets super loud. I don't know why. And here, this synth has way too much high frequencies that are super annoying. Let me check this and then I read what you said, okay? Of this super loud, the high frequency of this lead are super annoying, and then the drop started and we didn't even know it. We don't even know it. Why? Because the kick is the same, and it's like you make it faster and then you keep that fast kick for the drop, you know. So we don't really know when the drop starts. So you should maybe have one bar without the kick and with another drum fill. Maybe as the build-up goes, filter the kick, the lowest of the kick, and then bring it back on the drop. When the drop starts, maybe add a downlifter or a crash. These kind of things to let us know the drop started. Then the balance of the sounds is not right. And I think, everything is a drop. You're gonna have it like this. You need some breaks, in my opinion. In general, you need to improve a lot. The idea, the sounds, the mixing, the balance of the volumes, you know. So I cannot really help you because it's not like some things that you need to improve, but the song is almost done. No, it's like everything, okay? I got something for you, Wildcrow. The last time I sent you all future bounce music and you said it was over loud or some stuff, and I think you will love the next one. I sent it to you. Okay. Oh, Lemo left, so I cannot. He didn't say who should I check the song. I think he said Trenders, but I don't know. Trenders says something about like copyright or I don't know. But Trenders, if you want, I can check yours. Like copyright or I don't know. Wait. Give me a second. I'm trying to promote a bit more this live stream because today there's not a lot of people coming. And maybe you're thinking sometimes I'm like a bit too picky with this, with the people that come and so, but apart from, you know, I want a lot of people to come to my live streams, you need to think that they have sponsors, and sponsors want some kind of good results. So if you can leave a like, maybe that helps. If, for example, I lose the sponsor, I probably stop doing live streams, or at least not one every week, because they take too much time, you know, and maybe I focus more on making music. I made the piano house track, check it out. Okay, man, let's see if I can check it, if I have time. Here you can send your song. Okay. I'm tired today. Whoa. Why? Because this morning I recorded videos. Actually, the video of this Sunday, you're gonna like it. It's about money. Everybody likes money. The video, the shorts. I recorded DJ videos. Then basically I didn't have time, so I went to have lunch and came back here super fast to work because I didn't have time for everything. ¿Hablo de español? Sí, porque soy español. How can you feed me? I mean, if you mean feed you with food, that's difficult. If you mean feed me with feedback, then you need to come to YouTube. I mean, people on Instagram, I mean, you don't see this pinned comment. Join the YouTube live stream for feedback and giveaway. I'm sure the Telegram group will make your live stream explode because there are many people that are interested in learning progressive house. I hope so. How to make money with music. I have some videos about it, about money. You can look, for example, income source, Wildcrow income, and probably you're gonna see some videos. Si habla español traduciendo todo, claro. Soy España. But this Sunday I'm gonna make a video. I made a video about last year about how much money made in 2021, and I'm gonna make a video about how much money made last year. Yeah, I'm gonna make it in March, and it's gonna be in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks. So basically at the end of March, the video about how much money I made last year. Is how it is. I didn't have time to prepare it because this video takes a lot of time to prepare, you know. I need to count everything. I got some things that are in dollars, some things that are in euros. I need to convert everything. Probably I convert everything to dollars. Then prepare graphs and things to make the video. So this takes a lot of time. So, you know, I cannot make it just I'm gonna make it this week. No, I can't. But you're probably gonna have it. So this way, it motivates you a bit and lets you understand that you can live out of this and not only from releasing music. Actually, that's so difficult to just live out of releasing music. Alright, let's take the next one by Far. The song is started like this. I mean, this is if this is the intro, it's too strong to start the intro as this. And if this is a drop, why don't you have any kind of intro? I sent a song that, okay, have you a suggestion how to make a drop with a flute lead? Meh, kind of outdated. Would be great if we check out the progressive house. I just check songs, don't care what genre they are. Yeah, Trenders, I can check yours, but after this one, okay? Is the intro, then you need to work on this. You cannot have the intro start like this. It needs to start kind of empty, and then you can make it go more full. But if you try to mix this with another song when you're DJing, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to mix this one. Maybe the bass is a bit loud and make the snaps a bit louder. Too repetitive, man. It's too repetitive. It's all the time the same. You know, this is too long with the same thing, and then here you just decided to add a kick, but the kick is way too soft and too filtered. I only hear a bit, the sub of it, but needs a bit more mid frequencies, needs to be louder. If you listen to this with smaller speakers or in your phone, you're not gonna hear the kick at all. The kick is a bit too punchy. At least I think a kind of softer, not that punchy lead could work better. Kick, sorry, not lead. The idea is not bad. Maybe the leads can have a little bit more reverb. I think the idea is good. The drop for me needs some work. I mean, especially this part needs work to make it sound a bit more interesting. Maybe a vocal could help. Otherwise, maybe you should make it maybe a bit shorter to avoid making it repetitive. But the drop is like the key is too punchy, and then I don't know. I feel like everything sounds a bit too compressed. It's not compressed, but like, I don't know, like if the leads don't have enough space to breathe, like they are squeezed and they don't breathe, you know? I don't know how to explain it. But apart from this, the idea is quite good and sounds quite unique, at least for me. Escúchame, Tra, quiero saber si estoy produciendo de manera correcta. Lucas, tienes que esperar, quiero decir, voy escuchando algunas, hay muchas por escuchar, pero simplemente porque comentes no voy a escuchar la tuya. Hay otra gente que también quiere escuchar la suya, ¿sabes? Thank you so much to Proxo for the donation. Proxo. I sent you big room. Hope you like it. Okay. Come on, 2 more likes to get 60. Come on. You can do it. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. 61. Thank you so much. Now let's get 69 likes. Alright, next one. I'm gonna check this one. It's been a long time, I think, since I checked the last one from this guy. Wait. I want to see if he's in the chat. He didn't talk, so that's why I cannot tag him. Well, never mind. I'm gonna check it.
I'ma bust it, I'ma hit, I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it, I'ma hit, I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it, I'ma hit, I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it, I'ma hit, I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it, I'ma hit, I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it, I'ma hit, I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it, I'ma hit, I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it, I'ma hit, I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it. I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it. I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it.
I mean, I don't have anything to say. It sounds so good. The only thing is that maybe
I'ma have to bust the click.
here I expected the bass like
I'ma
boom.
bust it. I'ma
So
hit.
maybe this is a bit long, you know?
I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it. I'ma hit.
But this is good also. Maybe we would just have one time the vocal, not twice. But it's good to have it like this. But it sounds so good, man.
I'ma bust it.
To lose your mind.
I'ma bust it. I'ma
Oh yeah, one thing.
bust it. I'ma hit. I'ma have to.
Maybe here sounds a bit dirty. I don't know, because of the reverb, because of this kind of effect that you're adding to this. I don't know. It's not bad. It just maybe could sound cleaner, but not bad.
Hit. I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it. I'ma hit. I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it. I'ma hit. I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it. 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 Bust it.
Rave bass.
Bust it. 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 I'ma bust it, I'ma hit, I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it, I'ma hit, I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it, I'ma hit, I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it, I'ma hit, I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it.
Maybe the stab here can be a bit more quiet.
The I'ma bust it. I'ma have to bust the clip. I'ma bust it. I'ma have to bust the clip. I'ma bust it.
Sounds so good. I mean, I don't really have to give feedback. Sounds so good. This is ready to release. Hardcore bootleg. Okay. Let's see. Happy hardcore or just hardcore. It feels like happy, right? Maybe the intro is a bit long. I mean, there's no problem because you always can skip to another part when you're editing. Thank you so much, Ron's Life, for those $2. Maybe the bass have a bit too much high frequencies and the vocals are a bit on the back in the drop, you know, make them a bit louder. This part is way too quiet. When you master the song, you can just boost this part. You know, I always have I use the Fruity Balance before all the mastering, and with that I control the volumes. You know, so for example, if one part is more quiet like this one, I just boost it and then reduce the volume. You know, and then maybe this is also a bit louder, and then I reduce it again to 0, to normal. So this is good. You know.
Is anybody here with your family, like your sister or your brother? Is anybody here with your best friend? Is anybody here with a team more than like 20? Make some noise right now!
Actually, it sounds good. Maybe the key has a bit too much attack. And the thing they said, but it sounds good. Yeah, it's a quite good song. The mixing is quite good also. Just the thing they said. And as I can see here, this part is way louder than this. Or maybe it has more bass. Usually on Dropbox, the waveform is louder when there's more bass. Yeah, here you have way more sub bass, so have the same sub bass in both. A good song. Lucas, lo digo en inglés, ¿vale? Lucas is asking for upcoming producers, how can you promote your songs so the people, like the songs don't die, you know? Basically, nowadays you have way more access to promotion things than ever before. I mean, you have TikTok, you have Instagram Reels, you have YouTube Shorts. Just make content with a song. Okay, make no. For example, I said this last live stream, I think, or 2 live streams ago. There's one guy called Bunt, B-U-N-T, that made a song on TikTok. Well, made a song. And I started promoting it on TikTok. It started to go viral before the release. Okay? Everybody was using that song. You know, the vibes were so nice. And he started using that song like he recorded himself, singing before the drop, and then dancing a little bit on the drop. And whatever text, you know? So in 1 month of getting the song released, in 1 month, he had 10 million streams in 1 month. 10 million streams, self-released song, just because he promoted so well on TikTok. So do the same. Do the same. You can do it. Hola, Distrion. ¿Te quieres venir en un directo? Y aprovecho así y tiro ficha. Okay, next one. Charlie. Honestly, I think I never saw your name. So if you've been here, you should be more active. Sí, manda, a ver si me da tiempo. Here pretty much every time. So that's why I say you always need to talk on the chat, because this way I remember your names. And if I remember your names, I check your songs, you know. I'm gonna check now. Let me see. I'm gonna check this one. He sent twice. Why? Okay. Honestly, the idea is quite good. I like it. Okay, the idea I think is good. I'm gonna leave to eat a bit to eat something. Be right back in a few minutes. Okay. If we check the mixing. Actually, it's quite good. It needs a vocal, of course. Needs a vocal on top. Maybe these effects here, the prior, the snare before, and the downlifter and uplifter are a bit loud. The snare's a bit loud, also risers and uplifters a bit loud, but it's good. Maybe the leads feel like they don't have enough space to play. I don't know if it's because of the chords. Yeah, I think you have some chords that maybe you could reduce a little bit on the mids. So this way the leads could have a bit more space. Also make the leads a little bit louder. And add a bit more brightness to the leads. But the rest is really good. Made this kick a bit louder and with a bit more mid frequency, so this way we can hear it better. Come on, anyone else can ask to hear his song next? Come on, why not? Yeah, a lot of muddiness in the mid frequencies, probably from the chords, maybe a bit of the reverb also. I'm not sure, but try to clean the mid frequencies, like 800 hertz, that area, okay? Yeah, Rons, but first I have another donation, okay? So let me take the donation first. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum, popular song that you think is not that good, or the producer need to work more on it? I don't know right now. I would have to think. I wouldn't use this snare because I think it's from Kashmir. The dun, 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 dun. No, it's like dun, 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 dun. The one more in the back. Well, if it's in the back, it's good, you know. But I usually can recognize it. Then the main snare should be louder. I expected any kind of drop here. These leads have a bit too much high frequency, and the top frequency of them are a bit annoying. But I don't know why you have here kind of build up if then you don't have the drop, you know? So I wouldn't have this kind of build up here. The kick and the bass are way too loud, way too loud. But way too loud. Also, the leads maybe could have a bit more body, like in 300, 400, 500 hertz, have another layer to cover that, reduce a bit the noise on them. These claps here don't really work. Go for tighter ones. And you also need to balance parts. I mean, this is way louder than this, you know. Try to balance a little bit. But especially don't have exactly the same thing as before, you know. We already know this part is the same. It's the same, so it makes it boring. Make the second break different. But yeah, same feedback for the second drop. The idea is not bad, maybe a bit outdated, but this is not a bad song, not a bad idea. Thank you so much, Octatones, for the donation, man. Thank you so much. Let's check now Ron's life. How do I find you? Ron? No. DJ Run. I cannot find you. No, you didn't send anything. You didn't send anything, man. Did you send it to the right email? Did you send it to this email? In the meantime, I'm gonna check Octatones, okay? So this way I reduce the donations list. Kindly check out my piano track. Thanks for checking mine. Had to go have lunch and couldn't stay on the stream. Really nice one, people, or Jubarte, or whatever. Si puedes escuchar el mío después de este track sería grandioso. Look at me. I mean, anymore. Please give me feedback. Guys, do you see that is, I mean, if you ask for it, there's 10 more people asking for it. So who should I check? So that's why I don't care if you ask for it on the chat. And I don't check if you ask for it in the chat. Because there's 10 more people asking for it. Hardstyle, no, Happy Hardcore. Pero esta creo que es hardstyle. I think this one is hardstyle, right? Why it doesn't work? Hello? Why is not working? It was UK hardcore, not happy, okay. SoundCloud is not working. Is my internet connection? Or is also happening to you? Si hagas un vídeo en relación a hacer build-up, tengo 2 o 3 sobre build-ups. Pones Wildcrow build-up y te sale. Uh-oh. Seems SoundCloud is down. Guys from Instagram, come to YouTube. I'm doing a giveaway. I'm checking songs, giving you feedback, all of this, but only on YouTube. But guys, it seems it doesn't work. SoundCloud works for me, but it's via your network connection. This one is also from Spain, but from the north, and he says doesn't work for him neither. So it's not only me. SoundCloud is working. So why is it not working for me? Okay, Octatones and Ron. Yeah, exactly. Opens the page but doesn't work. Octatones and Ron, that are the guys who donated. Can you send me Dropbox links? En relación a comprar los packs, hay que tener el Patreon. No están subidos por opción de descarga individual. Que otro día... Sí, en la descripción de todos mis vídeos, aquí en YouTube también, tienes el link a mi página de Gumroad. Ahí tienes todos los packs. Y Patreon es aparte. SoundCloud working in USA. Look, this is something I do a lot when I have problems. SoundCloud is down. SoundCloud down detector. Okay, it seems nobody had problems. Okay, nobody's having problems. Nice. Only me. Ah, okay. I think you should control a bit the highs of this vocal and maybe add a bit more reverb to them and push them more in the background. And if you reduce the highs, also they're gonna get pushed more to the background. Also because their highs are a bit annoying for me. I think for me the screeches are too like filtered, like they only have high frequencies. Also, I feel, I don't know, like the kick doesn't have enough body, enough low end, you know. The punch is not as strong in 100 hertz, doesn't have enough sub bass. Well, sub bass is good, I think. I don't know, I didn't really like the color of it. It could sound a bit warmer, we could say. And now the attack of this one could be better, you know, could have a bit more attack. I think the melody is so nice, so epic. For me, again, don't have enough body. The leads, they are really noisy, like high frequency and nothing else, like, you know, like really noise. But don't have mid lows, you know, don't have body for me. Then the drums are a bit loud, but sound so epic. And now, for example, check the volume of this and check this. This is way louder, you know, so control the volume of the parts. The problem is that it feels you did this. You did this EQ. Okay, you have bass, you have a lot of highs, but you reduced a lot here. Feels like this. So all of this feels empty. So then the song for me at least is a bit annoying because of this. Yeah, basically, I feel like too much high frequencies on everything, not enough mid frequencies. Okay, guys, the giveaway ended, okay? This one right here, so you cannot participate anymore. I'm gonna check one song, I'm gonna do the giveaway, and then we're gonna continue checking songs, alright? Don't worry. But what you can do right now is give a like to this live stream. So let's see if YouTube starts showing this to people that is following me, because I have 51,000 subscribers, and there's not even 50 people here, so there's not even a 1% of 1%, 10%, 1%. No, there's not even a 0.1% of the people that follows me in the live stream. So maybe with the likes, you can help me on that. You know, not even 0.1% of the people that follows me is here. Ah, so bad. At the beginning of the intro, I recommend you to don't have that much bass. just because when you mix live and so, yeah, when you turn down the bass on the DJ mixer, it's gonna sound good, but you know, usually we don't have it. Also because this way, if you don't have here the bass and then you add it here, you create an impact here, like this feels stronger and fuller. Right now, it's just you continue it. But if you don't have bass here and then you add here the bass, like, oh, something is coming. Elsa Sacapuntas. Yeah, I do it in Spanish time, but the thing is, in the US right now is in the morning around 12 p.m. but in India is like 10 p.m. You know, so I need to find an average hour like between them, because both the countries that follow me the most are India and United States. So I think this time is good because it's like not too early for them, but not too late for India. That's the problem. A las 9 horas española, ¿de la mañana o de la noche? Maybe I try. In India is 11 p.m. right now. Yeah, if I make it later, literally for me in LA, yeah, the fucking hours. Actually, it sounds so good, and it feels so well in rave culture. I don't know if you sign it. Good luck signing it. But I think it sounds so good. Just the kick is a bit loud, but the rest sounds so good. It has the vibe of rave culture. The synths are good. Maybe the whoa whoa is a bit quiet compared to the other leads. These leads are a bit loud compared to the others, and these ones don't sound that good. Here you need to reduce a little bit on the mids to make the sound a bit cleaner. Right now they sound a bit like I'm hearing in a bad speaker. And maybe they are a bit too wide. Check it on the ozone imager, I'm not sure. But maybe they are a little bit too wide. If you're gonna have I expected the build up, so if you're gonna have this kind of drop, what you can have is maybe just 2 bars earlier have a snare like boom, you know? No, make it wide, make it more narrow. I think they are too wide. So we know this drop is coming. Also, this kick is also a bit loud. I think the resonator, the pam pam pam, is a bit loud, or yeah, I don't really think it fits, but it's not bad. But maybe it's a bit loud. The chains going make them go higher. It's good. I mean, just you need a bit of work in the break, and the kicks are a bit loud, but the rest is really good. So good luck signing this one. And maybe if you cannot sign it, maybe what you can do is try to send it to Kevu, because maybe Kevu likes it, you know, it's more easy to reach than the label. Maybe Kevu likes it, maybe try to sign it for you or something like that. Just try it. Solve those things and try to get Kevu listen to the song. So guys, now we're gonna do the giveaway. All right, as I said, you need to be in the live stream. You need to follow 2 simple steps, really simple. But first, guys, on Instagram, come to YouTube because I'm gonna close this live stream. All right, just come to YouTube. Here we're gonna continue with the feedback and learn a bit more about music production and all of this. All right, the links in the bio, in my stories, and YouTube and whatever. So wait for you in YouTube. Come on. All right. It's crazy how more people come to the Instagram live stream than the YouTube live stream. And on YouTube, I have way more followers. Nah, just YouTube being YouTube. Wait. Let me prepare this. Okay, so we're going to do the giveaway, and then we're going to continue checking songs, okay? I don't have more donations right now, I think. Oh, somebody donated. Somebody donated, I think. Is it possible? After Ron, somebody donated. Let me check. Octatones? Okay, alright, check out all the octatones. Alright. Nice. While we wait for people to come, Wildcrow, what is the approach you take when starting a new track? You start with a reference track. Usually I take, I have some reference songs to get inspiration, but especially what I do is I put a vocal, maybe from another song, to get inspiration from the vocal, and I follow the arrangement of the vocal, usually, you know? So it's like I listen to the vocal, it's like, okay, here's just the piano, here's some bass, here's some percussions, here's some pads. Now I delete everything and I have only ambient sound, whatever. So I get inspiration from the vocal. Okay, so only 23 people participated. People are just stupid. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, so as I said, I'm gonna choose a winner. If this winner is in the chat, is gonna win, and if this person is not in the chat, we choose another one. Okay. So wow, just I'm gonna click here on auto pick. Okay, that's simple. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay. So I click on auto pick, and this is gonna choose the winner for me. Okay, so good luck to everybody. 3, 2, 1. Iker A. Wait. Iker Aparicio. ¿Eres tú? ¿Sacapuntas? Okay, so we have the winner, yes and no. Okay, now talk to me on Instagram and send me a screenshot that you pre-saved the song. Okay? Send me a... Sí, en Instagram. Envíame un mensaje y con una captura de que has hecho el pre-save de la canción, ¿vale? So if he pre-saved the song and is following me on Instagram and all of this, then we have a winner, and this person is going to be a Patreon member for this month. For the other people, if you want to be a Patreon member, down below in the description you have the link, and then you can have all the information, and you're going to know what you're going to get and all of this, you know? But well, for example, the person that won the giveaway on January, signed it on February, and he renewed the subscription this month. So he thought it's worth it. And the one that got the one last month, I don't know if he renewed this month. I'm not sure. I need to check it. Dime cuando lo hayas hecho, ¿vale? Así lo compruebo. Alright, so, well, in the meantime, let's take a song. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this one. Alright, let's check a different song. It's a remix for How to Train Your Dragon. I think it's a film. Very, very rough idea. Okay, very, very rough idea. Alright, let's see. Probably he's gonna use it on TikTok and Reels. As he said, very rough idea, so I'm not gonna focus on the mix. I think the energy is so nice and the idea is so nice, but I don't know if this part here works well, you know? Like, maybe on second break, but for the first break I would go from here to this and to the build and to the drop, and maybe for the second break have all of this, you know? Because otherwise, like, okay, you have the energy, then this, like building up thing, and then trap, and then another build up, and then this, you know. For a second break, maybe it's good, but for the first, but I like a lot the melody and the vibe. Yeah, I like the kick. Maybe I think it needs more punch. You can add maybe a top kick, but it's good. And the lead is nice. Maybe a bit too much high frequencies, but it's good. I like it. Nice one. Please, Iker Aparicio. As I said, send me on Instagram a screenshot of the pre-save of the song. Okay. Just go to the website and send me the screenshot, please. But don't delay this too much. Otherwise, I'm going to choose another winner. Okay? Well, now let's do... Está llegando, vale. Now let's do a game again to choose another feedback. I'm going to be a bit longer today. Okay? I need better stats in my live stream. Actually, it's the truth. So... I mean, but I don't get this sometimes. Sometimes I talk with Distrin a lot about this stats thing. Because, for example, today's live stream, okay, usually the average viewer time is like 3-4 minutes on my live streams. Today is 11 minutes. So it's crazy. It's crazy. This is because not a lot of people join it today, the live stream. But I mean, if I have 11 minutes of average view time, and usually it's 3 or 4, so this means we have we multiply this by 3 or by 4. Why is not YouTube recommending this live stream to more people? I mean, in the stats, it's like, oh, this is a good live stream because the average time is good. I'm gonna recommend it to more people, right? It should be like this. But it's not. Okay, he sent me the screenshot. So yeah, he is the winner. Wait. Okay. So yeah, we have the winner. All right. Sorry, not sorry. This is the winner. You can be a Patreon member if you want. Down below in the description you have the link. You can go and sign up, or maybe wait for next month. But maybe next month I don't do a giveaway. I don't know. Depends on how we feel. Whatever. YouTube algorithm just doesn't like you. Yeah, I know that. You should dance or do something. I should. Nah. Okay, let's do a game to choose the next feedback. Yeah, 80 likes. Come on. I think everybody that is right now here already liked it, the live stream. But let me think on a number. I'm gonna do it difficult now. Between 50 and 100. 50 and 100. Come on, start playing. Start putting some numbers. I ordered your Patreon. Can you give me really? If you became a Patreon member, I will give you better, way better feedback on Patreon than here. So don't worry. Okay, we have it. It was 83. Dulan Chamudita. I think it's because people look for a specific tutorial here and now, not because of your content on the live stream. You're amazing. But I don't know. I mean, if I'm bored, I don't really know. I don't really have a lot to do. And I see some, especially if I'm a beginner and I see a YouTuber I follow doing a live stream, I'm probably going to join, you know. But if today didn't join that much people, it's probably because YouTube didn't recommend it, you know. I mean, just to show you some stats. Usually when I end the live stream, they have like between 700 and 1,100 views, okay? When I finish the live stream. They usually finish at this time. So right now, I have 435 views. So it's half of the average views, you know? So this is not because people just look for tutorials or... No, it's because YouTube is not showing. The Patreon basic membership states super detailed feedback twice a month. Can include videos, audio explaining better the issues. But how many tracks do this feedback cover? I mean, it's 2 feedbacks on 1 month. So you can send one song and another song. You can send the same song twice or so. You have 2 feedbacks. Okay? But I mean, here, for example, the feedback I give here on YouTube maybe is a 10 or 20% of the feedback I give on Patreon. I show you a lot sometimes. Wait. For example, let me show you this one. But I don't want you to see. Wait, I'm gonna do a screenshot. Wait, give me 1 second. Dun, 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 dun. The melody of this song got stuck in my mind. I mean, this is what the first email I opened, okay? I didn't look for a better email or so. No, this is the first email I opened of a Patreon guy that, a Patreon member that I gave feedback this week. I think it was this week or last week, I don't know. This is the feedback I gave him. I mean, look at this. It's huge. And this is not one of the most detailed feedbacks I've ever given, but it's huge. With pictures, you know, with a lot of detail. Like, for example, here says, to end the build-up is too, the end of the build-up is too messy. It's basically a lot of noise, unclear sound, and vocal. To solve this, you have to do these 3 things, you know. But, I mean, check this. This, maybe on these live streams, I give feedback like only maybe like this. Or maybe only like this. But not all of this. You know? So I go way more detailed. That's why I only give 2 on basic, because it takes me like half an hour to give this feedback. I mean, I download it, I put it in FL Studio, I open analyzers, I open the EQs, I try different EQs. You know, it's not like only like I do it here. It's way more precise. Okay, let's take one song, the Dulan one. I think the idea is a bit basic. Depends on what you want this for. If it's for like electronic music, I don't see this playing at festivals or clubs or using the gaming headset. Or even for radios, I think it's too soft, you know. I see this more for commercials, ads, you know, or maybe for a travel video, something like that. Yeah, it's like commercial, you see. This is a bit muddy. Try to clean a bit the mid-low frequencies. And this pum is too loud. Okay, this down lifter is coming extremely loud. The kick should have a bit more body, a bit more bass, and be a bit louder. So what you can do is just make it louder and add a Kashmir Essentials kick to boost the sub bass. This can help a lot. The snare is super quiet, and in the background you need to make it way louder and more in your face. The snare should be brighter and maybe a bit louder. This uplifter was too loud, and the bell or this kind of chime is super loud. But this is a drop, but this... I thought this was a drop. Because it had the uplifter, I don't know. The leads are super mono and they feel like filtered. I don't know why. The bass needs a mid bass. Doesn't really have a mid bass. You need some chords, you need more space, you need to make it sound full. It feels like super filtered and not energetic and full. I mean, this part sounds even more as a drop than this, because at least it's not filtered, but this is super filtered. So work on that. Alright, I can delete this. Okay. I'm gonna check a song this time by LM Sam. Almost 7 minutes of a track. Hard techno, okay. I mean, the kick is good, but the other things are like just noise. It doesn't feel as percussions. I think I would keep the kick in the center and the other things pan them, but it's good like this, just personal preference. The rides have some high frequencies that are a bit annoying to me. For me, it sounds a bit dirty. Maybe the genre is like this, but I don't know. Like the kick is good, but the other things that they have around it are pretty dirty, especially in the mid frequencies. The cymbals are too loud.
Get ready because we are going to try something new. Now get ready.
Not really my thing, especially this that sounds a bit dirty. But the idea is not bad. Okay, it's not bad. It's nice. Not really my thing in this set. Okay, now I'm gonna check this. Is this guy still here? Yeah. Okay. Because from Splice, getting a vocalist as we speak. Okay. Nice.
I feel I'm getting old.
Oh, I muted. Okay, I just checking that I'm participating in this contest to play at this festival that is so big. If you didn't vote, I'm gonna put the link on chat so you can go and vote. But super important, after voting, okay, after voting, error? I don't know if it's gonna work for you. Well, anyway, after voting, you need to click the link they send you to your email. Okay, if you vote, thank you so much.
At least I'm keep
The pads have too much mid frequencies.
18 years already go down. Like growing up is closer.
Way too much mid frequencies on the pads, and they are also a bit loud.
Tell me how it feels like. This is just a riptide. Don't want to be broken. 'Cause I still keep hoping. That my future is not as bad as it seems. And I swear I will be patient until me. But I know that people always pretend.
I like the idea, still have a bit too much mid frequencies and sound a bit muddy.
Sound like back inside is me just like all day. I feel I'm
I like a lot the vibe. The drop is good. Maybe the kick can have a bit more punchy sound. To do this, a transient processor is not gonna work because that would boost the high frequencies. So you need more on the mid low. So maybe boost a bit on 100, 150 hertz. Maybe they can give a bit extra punch. And the claps I would reduce a little bit the highs. The hi-hats are a bit loud. I like a lot the vibe. The drop is quite good actually. The break needs more work, but the drop is quite good. Alright, next one. Okay, let me see if he's still in the chat. He left. So you didn't see, so I'm not gonna check it. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna take this one. I think you can clean a bit the 808 on the probably 200 hertz, something like that. The punch of the kick or the top kick could be a bit louder. And the snare is a bit loud maybe. That's the wrong one. So I don't have more links. I was planning to remix not the nobody, but this could be. Wanna know a funny story? Okay, send it really quick. If you check the last video about vocal chops, you know that for the song I'm gonna release next week, I had a song, a vocal from another song, and I used that one to make the vocal chops first. So that one was Nobody by Not the. We thought to use the vocal chops as they are, you know, have our own vocals, and then on the drop use the vocal chops from that vocal. But no, we prefer not to do it to avoid copyright problems and just spend a lot of time doing the vocal chops we have right now. But it sounds good. So I followed Patreon members. You are not a Patreon member. I didn't get the notification. I'm checking. Oh, you are. But you are okay. You are the supporter. That's why I don't get it. Okay, so I will check it. Shall we? Wait, I'm gonna check this one that I was checking, and I will check yours. I will count it as a donation. Okay. I think the clap is too bright. You should change, add something extra here. Don't have exactly the same, otherwise it's super boring. these claps, no. They don't work. They are super bad. Super bad. They sound super bad. Change them. The claps are super bad. The snares are a bit loud. Too much high fragrances on everything. I don't know, the leads sound really dirty, sound really muddy, and they don't stand out that much. They feel a bit on the background, but at the same time, they aren't super dirty. I don't know. You need to work more on them. I think they are also phased, so probably they are too wide. And the reverb swells, it's called the shh, are super loud. Those claps don't work at all. Now well, it's the same. So you need to work way more. The other song is something a bit cleaner. Shelby, which one do you want? Is the same one? No. Three different ones. Which one should I check? The last one? Shelby, this, I guess is the last one, right?
Every time the beat drops.
You need the other things sound good. Maybe this one here. Wait. The bum bum bum. This one maybe you can make it a bit louder with a bit more mid lows, like 100 200 hertz. The vocal,
It makes my heart stop.
I don't know. It's a bit loud, and the reverb of this kind of effect that has, I think, doesn't really fit.
Every time the beat drops.
I think a normal vocal, almost dry, could work way better.
It makes my heart
And also reduce the volume.
stop.
I think it sounds so good and quite clean. The only thing I would do on the drop is to add more punch to the kick. The kick needs a strong punch. It is too soft and gets lost in the mix because the other sounds have a lot of attack. So you need way more punch on it. I think it's quite good. Quite unique.
Every time the beat drops.
Every time the beat drops.
It makes my heart stop.
Every time the beat drops. It makes my heart stop.
Control here the snares, they get really loud and too much high frequency. So maybe what you can do is an automation of the volume, reduce a bit the volume as they go up, so this way they don't get that loud, but also reduce a bit the high frequencies with an EQ. I feel like you put one kick earlier, right? Yeah, you have like first kick and fourth kick of the bar. Don't have the fourth. At the fourth, have maybe a percussion like pam pam or tsh or whatever, and then just have the kick next. Okay, the on the next bar, and there you should add a strong down lifter like boom, boom, and just have a percussion on the previous one. Yeah, but a really good one, really unique. Okay, guys, I'm gonna check the last one for today. I'm gonna do it with a number game between 1 and 100. No, let me think. Between 1 and 40. Come on, 1 and 40. No. Yeah, 27. How do you pronounce that? The right guy. The right guy? What's your email? I have one, but not from this week. The only song I have from you is from the 8th of February. But I don't have any from today. Yeah, only this one. Which one should I check? This one? I sent you today with what email? Then the name of the email. Please, man, or send it so fast, or I take the other one. But come on. This is the right email, so I only have that one from 3 weeks ago. I'm gonna check that one, okay? I'm gonna check this one. I think the clap doesn't really fit because everything is super tight and the clap is not, so I would go for a tighter clap. Make the kick a bit louder. Okay, the vocal before the drum needs to be louder. And I think I would have a kind of stab or something like boom. If not, maybe at least a down lifter, you know, to add the energy and maybe make also the bass a bit stronger, a bit fuller, add another layer. Another thing you're doing is you have the same percussion in the build-up than in the drop. Yeah. Maybe in the build-up, as it's going, you filter this percussion and you don't hear the one that is panning I'm talking about. Because then, when the drop comes, as you have exactly the same percussion, doesn't feel good, doesn't feel as a drop. It feels like another part of the break, you know?
I said. Something is missing here.
maybe a bit more sub bass on the kick. Try our bass or Kashmir Essentials kick. I was going to end the live stream, but come on, I'm gonna do one more. For me, it's a bit repetitive and so, but because it's kind of pure tech house, you know? And I'm not that into this, but I mean, it's good. It's good. Just the thing they said, but the idea is really good and so. Alright, come on, one more. I mean, Anas Khan, don't you see that you're asking for this, but also Seption is asking for his song, and Matt Divo probably wants to get his song heard, you know? So I cannot, just because you say it. That's why I do games and things like this. Okay, so come on, one last song. One number between 1 and 20. Between 1 and 20, come on. Between 1 and 20. Come on. Nobody yet. You can comment more times, guys, until you get it. Come on. Be quick. Comment a lot. It's easy. You can get feedback. Nobody yet. Everyone left. Yeah, I know. But I'm gonna do just one last feedback. Come on. Nobody yet. Nobody. I think you said all the numbers, but not that one. No. Yeah. But I'm gonna wait. David, la tuya ya la he escuchado hoy. Come on. It's not that difficult. Like 10 people, 10. Finally, Matt Debo, number 10. Thank you. A lot of people comment the 11 and 15. Why you keep commenting that one? Matt Debo. Okay, let's check the last one. Come on. I think the kick should be a bit louder. The pom-pom, this one that is, especially on the left, I think is a bit too much on the left, and you can clean a bit the mids of it. make the melody synth louder. And on the pad you can reduce just maybe 1 dB or 2 dBs on the mid frequencies with a kind of wide band, but it will make it sound a bit cleaner. These kicks made them louder. Maybe add more uplifters that bring more brightness to the build up, because these build ups are quite noisy with reverb and high frequency. What I would do is reduce a bit the swells of the reverb, the shh of the reverb, and add more reverb to the main lead. Also make the main lead a bit louder. Just a little bit louder. Or not louder, because I said to increase the volume of the kick. I don't know, like fatter. Fatter with more reverb and reduce the reverb of the reverb swells. The shh. Also increase the bass or the sub bass of the kick. But it's a nice song. Guys, that's it. This probably has been my longest live stream ever. But thank you so much to all of you who've been here, participated, donated, or all these kind of things. New video this Sunday. If you can and you didn't, go to the video of last week that didn't perform well at all. But well, new video this Sunday. Next week I'm also gonna do a video, and probably the following one. So probably gonna have 4 weeks with videos. Okay. As I said, this year I'm focusing more on making music. So maybe I'm not that constant on YouTube, so I don't upload every single week. But I'm gonna try to upload as much as possible. So nothing else. Thank you so much. See you next week in another live stream. I will try to bring somebody, maybe Sebastian Mateo, maybe Livestream, or maybe other people, and have feedback and all of this, you know. So if you didn't get feedback on this week, don't worry. Next week we can listen to your song. Thank you so much for being here and for your support and all of this, and congrats to the winner of the Patreon membership. As I said, if you want to be a Patreon member, down below in the description you have the link. You can go and get all the information and all of this, okay? Thank you so much, and nothing else. See you in the next live stream. Goodbye, guys. Ciao, ciao.